Okay, there's a lot of wood chipping going on in here, and I don't know who's chipping what. Oh, you're chipping good wood. That's a good girl. I'm gonna need to wash some buttons, Coco. Need more Amazon buttons, right? I need to do an Amazon button order. Look who's here. It's everybody. Finally had a hot day today. Too bad I couldn't put the birdies out though, right, Coco? Yeah. Gotta wash some buttons today. There's no front row on YouTube. Right, guys? No front row. Facebook did this front row thing, and then they took it away. Oh, Turtle Gang's here. Turtle Gang's here. Right? Right, Cookie? How's everyone tonight? We need front rows for YouTube. We need more bells and whistles, right? Hi, everybody. Any late? That's good. Yeah, it's hot today. I'm surprised it started getting hot. I might need to put some shorts on. You're getting pizza. You're ordered pizza, or you're making pizza. I'm good. I'm starting to get we have a short work day. Is that because of the temperature? You want to get down, Cookie? I have to rescue Cookie every night from Newman. Sweetie. Now you can do the poop troop. The poop patrol. The poop troopers. Cookie and Newman, the poop troopers. There we go. Poop on my counter, Coco. This is big bird poop central. I think she looks like the Pocahontas with the feather on her head. Right, Coco? You're like Pocahontas. Nice. Did you use your time wisely? I don't like pineapple on pizza. Just another Disney princess, right, Coco? Look at new Cookie. He doesn't want to miss anything. Coco Huntus. This Cookie's gonna be doing his marching. Now he's marching. I used to like it when I was younger. I don't know what came over me. Maybe it was a different pizza maker. Maybe I should order pizza tonight. We have in Ontario, pizza is really delicious. It's really popular. And a new one opened up a few blocks away from us. I should probably order from there and see if it's as good as I remembered when I was younger. Well, I've never heard of that, Sharon. Cookie and Newman. I know, you should see them now. Poor Cookie. Newman is just on him when he gets out of his cage. Cookie doesn't really fight back, but he walks away like, okay. Pizza has the largest selection of toppings. And I like the sauce. I thought it was sweeter. Like sweeter than the normal pizza. I'm gonna think over.
Hi.
Boo, right, Cookie? Oh, Hi, Donna. Cookie was so funny because the dogs were going bonkers. Someone was at the door. And the dogs were going bonkers. Well, no one was at the door. The postman was at the door picking up parcels. And the dogs were going crazy. And Cookie was yelling, hi! Hi! Right, Cookie? You were yelling hi. Well, the dogs were barking. Yeah. Hi. Hi. He does. Now he's got to go check on Newman. What's Newman doing? I'm coming. Let's see what Newman's doing, Cookie. He's like, I'm coming. See if he remembers. See if he can figure out how to push the door open. Yeah, he did. He goes in there and he goes, hi. It's like a frog. Well, go in. Go in, say hi. And he's going to charge at it. What a cute bird. Is that not the cutest bird? How did I end up with all these cute birds? Crazy cute, right? Just making the cat like screech. Mrs. Corn? That's Rue. Rue needs her own house. Rue needs her own house. We started looking at houses again where close to our daughter. Hey, Coco? It's kind of hard though because it's like, here it's like oceany air, densely populated, everything's here, it's compact, And then you go out there, and for us to get a nice house, we kind of be up in a like a deserty type, hot, forest fiery, smoky, lake town. But it's sprawled out, so it takes you like probably about 30 minutes to get anywhere. Yeah, cold in the winter. It's called Kelowna, so we'd have to go over the mountains to get here. We could probably rent out the house, the top of the house. Probably rent out this top and have the downstairs to come visit when we're in Vancouver. But I don't know. I don't know, it's hard to say because we could probably get a house with a pool there. They chose me. Oh, who's chewing on the door now? Hey! Who's chewing on the door? No one, I hope. I hope no one's chewing on the door. No, Newman. Hey! No chewing on the door. If we're going to sell the house, you're going to have to fix it. Yeah, there's no avian vet there. There is like a exotic vet, but they don't specialize in birds. Like they do birds and they do small animals, which is totally different. It's not rural, it's more, I don't know how to explain it. You guys know Kelowna, my local people. Well, how would you describe Kelowna? There's that, if you're familiar with, there's Tri-Lakes Animal Hospital, which is in Lakeland or whatever. There's that one. And the manager, I mean, eventually my vet's going to retire because, I mean, she should have retired probably about 5 years ago. But they would consult with Tri-Lakes if we needed the consult. Fascinator. Oh. Yeah, hot. Yakima or Ellensburg or I don't know those towns. You think it gets too hot there, Naomi? It gets really hot, yeah. So, I mean, you'd have to have a house with... We would need a house with separate living, like an apartment. We would need a house that has like an apartment downstairs, an in-law suite they call them, for my business. A separate thing. Hey, who's chewing the door? I said no. Newman, out. Hey, Newman, out. You're guarding. Here, let me get my shoes on. Let me get my shoes on, Coco. guarding him. Come on, Coco, let's get Newman out of there. Out. Yeah. We can replace the trim now. We have to replace the trim now. I don't want to be replacing a door, right? Thinking about moving. You think about it all the time. It gets really hot. Yeah, it does get really hot, and it gets cold. It is close to Salmon Arm. A small city that's kind of nestled in the mountains, right? Yeah, or what is that? Bellingham. Kind of like Bellingham. You know how it's all sprawled out? Just thinking about moving. But then you think, okay, well, who was it saying yesterday that it was too hot to be in their pool? I'm like, well, that's no good. That's what you want a pool for, right? Right, Cook? Why are you guys always thinking of moving? Just because. Kind of the way we roll. It's our daughter and granddaughter. That's the only time. That's the only reason why we think about moving. It's not for like anything other than that. I decided against it for a bit, and then I don't know. It'd be fun to be near them. You would never leave Vancouver? Why? Once you leave Vancouver, you could never come back. Yeah, Vancouver's like average. Like we don't have extreme weather. Well, they can't move near me. They have jobs and all that. And you know how expensive it is to get anywhere here? Like really expensive. Yeah, we're like after living in a small town. It was hell moving into this house, I tell you. Wasn't it, Cookie? At some point, you just want to go, okay, I'm too old for this moving business. Let me hire movers. But then that would probably cost you like $20,000. Well, I think they pitched the 2030 Olympics. Who's chewing now? Hey, not there now. No, Newman, stop. Here. Just gonna put a Swiffer there. No. Stop. I could live in a big house somewhere for what I could pay for a condo in Boston. Yeah, right? Northern Vancouver Island are reasonable. Hey, are we getting good reception here now? That sounds terrible, Karen. The thing about us, when we move, like, Brad doesn't have that thing where, like, women don't have to lift things. Like, I have to work as hard as he and help him lift the heavy things. In northern Vancouver Island, like 1.4 million or whatever, Naomi. Your house sold in 10 days and you have a place to live? Less than $1 million, wow. He does, he expects you to live. You should see what he expects me to help him. And the last few years I just go, you know what, I can't help you. That's too heavy for me. But then if I don't help him, then he's lifting 200 pounds by himself. So you know what I mean? I screwed my back up when we had Dirk, because Dirk used to come to work with me every day and he couldn't jump. So I would lift him up into the truck. It was like 80 pounds. It hasn't bothered me in a while. I know, that's the thing, is you don't want to move. Hey, are you chewing? What are you doing? Newman, stop. Stop. No. No, Newman. Stop. No. There's other stuff to do. Look. No. Don't do that. Good boy. Hey! Cookie! Did you see that? You got my foot. He thought you'd hurt me. He tapped my foot. Thank God I had my, what are they called? My steel toe work boots on. Coco! You have to unload your SUV 14 times. Okay, good boy, Newman. That's a good boy. Sitting up there, right? That's a good girl, Rui, that we have reception. If you had money, you'd move to Canada or America. The UK is nice, isn't it, Jackie? How come you can't move to... I guess the UK is pretty dense, isn't it? Don't you, Cookie. Like I told you, like chewing the trim is trending at our house right now. You're watching Rue with the head banging? What has she got now? She's chewing. She started with this. See, she's back to the trim. Look at. She's back chewing the trim. Hey! Is that no, Rue, no. No. Don't do that. No. Stop. No. Go over there. No. See what they're doing now? It's just like they're obsessed with chewing the trim. Stop. Stop, you guys. It's like they all, one does one and then they all have to do it. Sid's chewing the trim too. Kiwi would be if I let her on the floor. I don't know why, they just get into one thing when they gotta do it. Huh? No, guys. No, Ruth. Don't do that. No. She knows what no means. They know what no means. Huh? You just can't go to Canada. Healthcare is misery in Canada? Not here. Not where I live. They are taking over for Floyd. Poor Floyd did one little thing and you're not doing that, are you? Where the dogs barking at? Garden driving by. There's other Canadians. I always hear people that say Canada's healthcare is bad, and I know Lee Livingston. What do you think of our Canadian healthcare? I don't find it bad. Like if you were sick or serious, you would get what you need as soon as you needed it. You know what I mean? Like if you were in... Oh, that's a good idea, Gina. I don't think it's bad either. People complain about the wait times. Yeah, there is wait times if you've got like elective stuff. But I don't think it's bad. Difficulties to see with that. If she's in an emergency, she's seen before the appointments. Yeah, right, Connie? Well, no, you don't have to pay anything. Oh, yeah, we don't pay anything here for our healthcare. Like, I think, I don't even know. But we do pay. It's not like we don't pay. It's like we do pay, but we pay through taxes, and we pay through, your employer has to pay, which is, you know, kind of passed down to the customer or the whatever. I mean, we all pay for it, but just not monthly, directly. And I think when we did, some provinces had health insurance, you had to pay into it, and I think it was only like $100 a month you had to pay. $80% of all healthcare costs in the last 2 weeks? That's crazy. Canadian healthcare is pretty good. You're not refused. It does differ between provinces. So you think some provinces are better than the others? I only had experience in Ontario and here, and my mom had cancer. And they wanted her to stay in the house, so they didn't want her to have to go into a home or anything. So they support you as long as they can at home. She had home care worker coming like twice a day. it was like Grand Central there. She had physios, she had OT workers, she had like every kind of worker, like exerciser would come, and people that would set your house up for, like, if you need to call or you need to get a bed, a hospital bed in there. Everything's delivered if you need it. I mean, even people, they have a network of volunteers that you can contact that if, say, you need like a light change or something, like they have handyman set up that do it through volunteer work, through the system, and doctors come to the house, and nurses come to the house, and she didn't have to pay a thing. But I think you get that if you're palliative, you're not going to recover. And then everything is $2. Like if you have to pay for something, it's $2. That was when my mom was sick. And now they're doing free dental. The government will pay dental for children up to 12 years old now. That's new. So now kids will get free dental. Like if you're in a tax bracket, like if you're on welfare, you get free dental, or disability or whatever, you get all that free, but the basics. But if you're middle income earner and down, I think you get free dental now for your kids. The dental, Connie? Or I don't know. I read it in the paper. I think it's. I think it is. Canada-wide. After you retire, if you don't have, you get qualified. You qualify for like assisted. I don't know what it's called, but any other Canadians here? What is it called when you your health care's all, like, you don't. Yeah, you do have to pay ambulance. I don't know what it's called. Medicare? That's not, no, US is Medicare. I don't know what it's called, but when you retire, you get, you still get free health care. Medication's free over, so it'll be the same here. Canada pension plan. Canada pension plan is like, so Brad, I don't know what, I think the when you retire, the Canada pension plan depends on how much you pay into it. But I think the average person gets between $800 and $1,200, $1,400 a month. And then they have the old age security, depends on how much Canada pension plan you get. The old age security is like, I think the max is like $900. I don't know, don't quote me on it. But if you have a pension, if you have a pension and the Canada pension and old age security, you could probably be bringing in about $4,000 a month. And health care is covered. Disability, you get like everything's free, and you get I think you get like $1,200 a month. My daughter, she gets $600 a month for her baby. Back when I was a kid, the baby bonus was when I was a kid was like $20. It was $25, and the parents it was kind of like milk money. Plus, she gets a daycare subsidy, right? So if she has to work, she gets subsidized daycare. Plus, she gets the child tax benefit. And plus, through taxes, you get credited for anything you spend for sports, like things they want kids to do. I think you get tax credits for any, like, if you put your kids in soccer and all that other stuff. I think that's a write-off too. That's not bad. 110 plus 68. That's not bad, Karen. Your mom gets $1,200 a month from old age security, or can a pension. Daycare charges $2,500, and they have what's the government cover for the if you're a low income earner, the government covers a lot of that, right, Anne Marie? Plus, you get 14 months off after you have a baby. See you, Maria. All three of them are preemie. UK has healthcare that's like Canada, right, Carol? Or in Scotland? You guys have good healthcare over there? Oh, it's not run by the government. I see. And if I do have a kid, I only get 2 months of maternity leave. Why do you only get 2 months of maternity leave? Oh, can a pension and Garrity, okay, 1,200. So 1,200, that's the max you can get between the government. Yeah, Lou and Newman, they get free health care. They don't have to work for it. Same with Coco. It's called Mama Insurance. You can do that, Brendan. You just gotta work really hard. That's how much your company gives you? So she only gets normal pension. You work for the government. Then you can bring in up to 4,000. It's like 4,000. You just gotta appreciates, which it always does. Oh, time to move. You have to buy real estate when you're younger, otherwise you're going to be SOL. Right, Coco? And even if you're just like in your 30s, you can. Are we going to have to end it? We have NHA. Pay through national insurance contribution while working. Apart from paying for prescription, we don't pay anything else. Dental are free to those on benefit. It's kind of like Canada, right, Carol? Cookie had to come see what I was up to. He follows me everywhere. Hey, Cookie, I see you following me. He's such a silly. Did Condo and Redondo jam up our internet stream? He's like my puppy, follows me everywhere now. But he acts like he's not following me. He's like, oh, I'm just going over here. Over here. I'm just going over there. It's not like he's looking at me and following me. Newman follows me too when he's out and about. What are you doing, Cook? See, he's looking at me. You are following me, aren't you? He likes to hear what. Where? Well, your membership graduated, I think. Yeah, he does not want me to know. Cookie. I don't want him to know that I love him either. Right? I don't love you. I just follow you everywhere. Fuss over you. Coco just loves her cage setup, I tell you. She's all curled into that heater now. She's so happy. She's had a bath today. And she was nice and warm. He wants to seem strong and independent. He does. I think he really does. He doesn't want... I don't need people either, Cookie. Cookie, I don't need people, right? We don't need anybody. We got ourselves. That's what's important, right, Cookie? Hi-ho. Hi-ho. Yeah, her temperature's good. He does want my attention, but we're going to have to quit streaming. Here, can you get out on me? She has to hang on me. She hangs on me, eh, Cookie? Yeah, they seem really good. I still worry. But I feel like she's treated like the other birds now. Like I don't have to like drag heat around with it for her. I'll keep this little hospital cage set up there for her though when she's out. The birds is relaxing you? I feel like she is back to me. I want to put a post up thanking the emergency vet clinic that gave Coco all his CT scans because they went over and above. They went over and above helping Coco. Yeah, everyone went over and above helping my little Coco pants. Hey, Coco? Coco's meant to be here. Right, Cookie? I gotta remember. On your bedtime